Listen, Steve, don't try to warn anyone I'm here.
Rainer said you were a pilgrim.
None of your business.
You think your barking will make an impression on me?
Did you know a girl named Mia?
Mia? No. Who's Mia?
She's my sister.
Promise you'll never leave me alone here. Never.
I won't leave you.
Swear.
I don't have to.
Not him, no!
Okay guys, first of all, Dying Light 2 Stay Human, which is releasing in about a week from now, went on and got itself delayed for the Nintendo Switch, the cloud version, and it is going to arrive August this year for the hybrid console. Techland came out and announced to actually give it the level of experience y'all Switch players really deserve. They also released multiple new trailers in addition to how the game will eventually look like on the hybrid console. Check it out.
I wish Crane could have seen this.
Luan, it's not a sign of weakness to say you were worried.
Death is how we thank traitors. You didn't say you were working for Ader.
I don't work for Ader, I work for myself.
Here we're all infected.
Are you scared of him?
Over here!
Sonic Frontiers actually on its way to basically all platforms as a fully open world game. What Sega itself described as an open zone inspired experience, said to be coming out around holidays this year. Originally the game was actually supposed to be released in 2021 at the 30th anniversary of Sonic games, but in order to further polish the quality, folks delayed the game to this year. That is all we do know about the game so far, and that this is how the game actually looks like. Moving on, it's the one and only follow-up to one of the past decade's most influential games, this sequel to Breath of the Wild. Also still on its track of 2022 release for the Nintendo Switch exclusively, and acting as a direct follow-up to the previous game. Just the same, an open world RPG, maybe a little bit more vertical kind of open world where you will play as Zelda. There's also rumors of the returning of the series' classic dungeons. Now check it out, this is how the game actually looks like. One of the first games that Nintendo's confirmed at the past E3 to come out in 2022 was Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which just went on and received this precise release date of March 25. Now the game also doesn't seem to be a side-scroller a lot anymore. Instead you go about three-dimensional stuff, and as you can see, a lot more like Super Mario Odyssey. And check it out. Kirby and the Forgotten Land is also a Nintendo Switch exclusive. We have Rune Factory 5, one of the popular farming RPGs you already know, launched in Japan months ago with a really fine acclaim as well, and its recent release scheduled to come out soon when the game was announced. But turns out this game's actually hitting Switch over here March 22nd, and to accompany the news they also came up with a new trailer, in case you missed it.
We must come together and bring harmony to the land, its creatures, and its people. Embrace your inner power and stand against the impending chaos. As this fragile balance is threatened, we'll need gifted ones like you. Help our town flourish again. Nurture your farmland and forge new friendships. Here, you will find yourself. Together, we will restore peace to all in Rigbarth and beyond.
A young dreamer becomes a Jedi Knight. A Jedi is twisted by the dark side. And as the Force awakens, a hero rises up to save the galaxy.
Now, LEGO Star Wars came our way actually no more than a few days back with its first official gameplay preview. That was in addition to a release date of April 5 this year. It also made quite the noise ever since. Check it out. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga will actually include all 9 episodes of the entire series with improved visuals, new modes, a new chapter, and a whole lot more.
New combat mechanics allow for greater mastery as you plunge into the action and defeat enemies both big and small. String attacks together to form impressive combo chains that deal significant damage to enemies. And fend off oncoming attacks using counter-maneuvers designed to defeat foes in styles tailored to your favorite characters. New blaster controls and mechanics put you right in the middle of fierce battles and let you aim with skillful precision. And if things get too intense, take cover and assess the risks and opportunities.
Tonight, we will witness the hottest battles in all history. This could be explosive!
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, which has been available on a lot of platforms since it was announced almost 10 years ago, actually came out 10 years ago, folks at the company now decided to give it another life on the hybrid console, the PCs, and also the PlayStation 4 come March 17th this year. This is basically a remastered version of the Persona fighting game with characters from Persona 3 and 4, and this time around with the added RPG style mode called the Golden Arena mode. Here it is.
Uncover a new kind of Pokemon adventure, unlike anything you've ever seen before.
Pokemon Legends Arceus, on the other hand, releases for the Nintendo Switch exclusively on January 28th. This time around, as you can see, with a new look and into the past of the Pokemon timeline, and marked to be a really different kind of Pokemon experience than previous games. Now check it out. Folks at the team, once again, to make even more hype, just came up with another trailer here.
It's an all-new Pokemon experience. Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor. Enough of your nonsense, Grullo!
I figured out how to make a man fly.
Oh, Ubisoft announced Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection, that is Assassin's Creed 2, The Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations, coming to the Nintendo Switch in just one package come February 17th for the price of $39.99. And not just that, it also comes with some enhanced features such as HD Rumble, all the touchscreen stuff, and optimized HUD, in addition to all previously released DLC. Here.
We are assassins.
When I was a child, I sought wisdom. Violence was so far from my mind. When will you ever young?
We have Bayonetta 3, announced more than 4 years ago, that will now return with a new entry as a Nintendo Switch exclusive later this year. But not just that, the new game will apparently let you directly control your summoned demons. She looks different, and we're also fighting humans this time around. Check it out, here's the only gameplay trailer Platinum Games actually came up when the game was revealed a couple of months ago.
His convictions.
The blood of my friends spilt in my name.
But the war challenges his values.
Our hands now.
And he is forced to make a bitter decision.
Triangle Strategy releases for the Nintendo Switch March 4th this year, and it is available to pre-order right now. This game is a tactical turn-based 2D 3D RPG. I dare to say the best of its kind, without a doubt, visually and technically, gameplay-wise, which feels new and also nostalgic at the same time. I mean, there's a lot going on with this game right now. Interesting, it even releases as a Nintendo Switch exclusive, but hopefully that would change in the coming month. But this is how the game actually looks like, in case you've missed it.
I'm afraid retreat may be our only option.
I would. You are familiar with Minister Sorcelet End. I would see Minister Sorcelet relieved of his position.
Will you be party to illegal dealings for the sake of your nation?
Let's take such shelter as we can find.
Or expose them for the sake of your convictions?
I see the salt matter is being addressed.
A choice must be made. Meet new allies who share your fate. Your convictions will determine your path. That path will determine who joins your cause. Where will your convictions lead you? The future is in your hands.
Suggest I am not fit for the throne?
To victory! The heavens reign!
I speak from experience when I say that the title of Saint is not to be worn lightly.
I use this.
Even so, I will not falter.
I will do what I can.
Our ideals can only be realized by dint of struggle.
Now this comes as a surprise mainly because the game's released almost 2 years ago, but we have the Dead Tree of Ranquinua, which is a first-person adventure. Different kind of game, I'd have to say. I mean, it's from an indie developer, so you get the idea. These folks really do go for the creative stuff over here. Just take a look. The game is now coming to the hybrid console come February 2nd this year.
As we progress through life, there are more challenging situations waiting for us. We enter the time of challenge, and sometimes the transition is slow. But sometimes it is so sudden you forget the life you had only moments ago. Overcoming greater difficulties brings greater satisfaction, and we feel stronger.
On the other hand, we have Nintendo bringing one of its most addictive turn-based strategy games from 20 years ago on the Game Boy Advance consoles and into the Nintendo Switch this time, both Advance Wars and Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. In their entirety also, meaning the campaigns and multiplayer, this game is headed to the hybrid console either May this year or June, if not any sooner, so keep it in mind.
Stories, memorable characters, and vibrant gameplay are in store as you lead the commanding officers to victory. first 2 Advance Wars campaigns in Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp.
Don't let them see us, precious. They'll find us. They'll see us.
Now, if you haven't heard about the Gollum game on the way, the Lord of the Rings Gollum is touted as a story-driven action-adventure at heart and taking place before the events of the movie series. This game is actually rumored to be an open world of some sorts, and right now one of the biggest games to be released via the cloud service on the Nintendo Switch. Here, Gollum's said to be coming out not later, but late this year.
Don't let them get their nasty, filthy hands on our precious.
And last but not least, for more than 20 years ago, we have Deadly Dozen, finding its way to the hybrid console in the form of a reloaded version, which is, for those of you actually new, a squad-based stealth shooter where you'll be able to play with up to 4 other people now online in a World War II setting. Check it out, this game's actually improved visually and also technically. Here's how it looks like now.
Incoming! Guns up now!